When I launched this channel a couple months ago, I reported about the Kashmir situation in India. During that video, I said that the Modi government is undermining democracy and trying to implement dictatorship-like protocol. Unfortunately, that statement is even more true today than ever before with the recent events happening in India after the parliament passed the Citizenship Amendment Act.
Since becoming Prime Minister of India in 2014, Narendra Modi has used his popularity and his position to move in an increasingly authoritarian direction.
It was a day of unrest in India again over that controversial new citizenship law that critics say discriminates against Muslims.
Police in India have taken hundreds of people into custody for defying a ban on protests against a controversial new citizenship law.
Police in India are facing criticism for a heavy-handed response to students protesting a new citizenship law.
The Citizenship Amendment Act was passed by the Indian Parliament and was passed on a partition line by the BJP, which leads the Indian government. This bill provides a path for citizenship for Hindus, Sikh, Buddhists, Christians, and other religious minorities, except for Muslims that had flood persecutions from Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan prior to December 2014. This bill is the first bill signed into law by the Indian Parliament in its history that religion had been overtly used as a criterion for citizenship. The passing of CAA triggered different types of protests with opposition leaders and college students hitting the road throughout the country. Six states that are led by non-BJP government said that they won't implement this law. In several states, police banned protests, and in some part, the internet services were shut down. And thousands of protesters were detained, including several opposition leaders and activists. As the crowds grew in numbers and protesters clashed with police, which killed 12 people, including an 8-year-old boy, and injuring thousands, Prime Minister Narendra Modi appealed for calm in a series of tweets saying no Indian has anything to worry regarding this act. No Indians have anything to worry regarding this act? Give me a break. This is a bunch of malarkey. You and your people very well know this is an absolute false statement. Who are you trying to fool, Mr. Prime Minister? We have the right reasons to worry regarding this act. We are not and will not be selfish. Instead, we'll stand together, raise our voices together against anything and everything that is unjust and unconstitutional, even if it does not affect us directly. Mr. Prime Minister, you may not have gotten to know the people of India, but we have gotten to know you better since your first day in office. So please do not underestimate the power of a common man. If you have problems with the minorities in India and want to make them non-citizens and then kick them out, why don't you leave the country? Every day in schools and workplaces in India, we say a pledge with great pride that all Indians are my brothers and sisters. We mean it when we say it. And that is exactly why we are protesting against this bill. We are standing up for our brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter if you arrest us, jail us, hit us, deny us internet access, or do anything that is considered brutal and violent. We are and will be united than ever before as a country, no matter how hard you and your people try to divide us. This is the beauty of democracy. So, Mr. Prime Minister, get to know your country and your people. Your job is to unite this country, not to divide it. I hope you're understanding the seriousness of this matter. If not, we will continue till you understand it. Mr. Prime Minister, this is not going to end here soon. What you're seeing right now is just the beginning.